Whoa, what the fuck?
Arashi, what are you?
Huh?
What? Hero? Oh, just remembering how you crushed Kodama like a bug sends a shiver down my spine.
What the?
Cut that out. You sound like a total creep. And stop acting like you were there.
What the, okay, what, the voice acting is like... The voices for the characters are getting confusing now, like... I feel like they're losing their actual, like, attitudes from before. Jeez! What power is that? Just combustion?
Naomi, no. Naomi, why?
Okay, so, we're continuing on here. You know, Naomi just died. We'll talk all about that in Arahabaki, though. It's gonna be a long walk. On the way to Arahabaki and inside Arahabaki. Hey, Haruka, I have a favor to ask you. I'd like to make graves for everyone who helped Naomi and the others. So I was wondering if there's anything left of theirs to be considered a memento. I looked, but I'm sorry. The bodies of others disintegrates when they die. There was nothing left. I see. That's too bad. I'd like to at least grab some of the dirt from where they died. Understood. We will obtain some for you. All of them had loved ones. None of them deserve what happened to them. Let's try not to forget that. You're right, Naomi. And the others all fought valiantly to protect someone until the end. They died as human beings, not as weaponized others. We should give them a proper burial. I'd like that as well. Thank you, Kyoka. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, you still haven't answered me. Who is this Alice?
She's Fubuki and Karin's childhood friend, and Fubuki's fiancée. But she became an other a long time ago. That's why she was in the same lab as Naomi.
See, I like... Oof, there is actually a lot to talk about now. Anyway. Yeah, there is a whole lot I actually can talk about right now. Especially when we meet up with Yuito. I am then, at that point, just about free to say almost anything, except for, you know, parts that come up in, of course, the ending of the game. But I can finally talk about things, which makes me happy there. But the first thing we're going to talk about is, of course, what just happened with Naomi and all that. But first, I want to make sure I'm in a spot where I can talk about that without being cut off by the game. Looks like we're going to have to fight our way in.
Something's not right. Where are all the people? Wait. The National Defense Forces are here.
It looks like New Himuka put Yuito platoon on the wanted list. That's why they've issued a state of emergency.
You can see there was a battle here. Look over there. Someone is on the ground.
You want to know who that is?
Maybe they got caught up in the fight.
We need to worry about ourselves. Don't forget that we're also government fugitives.
That's true. Haruka, can you show us a safe route to Arahabaki?
My brother can. Let me patch him through.
Wataru here. No time for hellos. I'll get straight to the point. I'm currently unable to get in contact with Yuito platoon. Let me help you so I can confirm their safety. I sent you a route to Arahabaki's secure site. The entrance is still open from when they passed through. The route is classified information, so this is just between us.
Okay. Great job, Wataru.
Let's head to Arahabaki.
Where'd they say the bag was at? Isn't it just over here? Where's the bag? I actually wanted to find the body bag, but I can't see it on the road. Oh, here it is. Nope, can't inspect it. Well, I know who in there, but you don't. Well, I mean, if you watch the Yuito playthrough, you know exactly who in there. I want to find the white jelly. I should probably just find it later. Alright, let's get in there. Once I'm in here, I can talk all I want for a while. This weird little place. So are they gonna say something? Because I don't want to get cut off here. I again just pulled that E3 camera angle.
Why is Yuito platoon in Arahabaki?
This should already be
Major
down.
General Fubuki and Karen's whole plan into action. They're making the government's plans public. I see. They're going to use Arahabaki to force a broadcast to the citizens.
Alright, so let me move my mic just a tiny bit closer to myself. Hopefully not too close where you'll just constantly hear me breathing a little bit, which that doesn't seem like that can even be messed with anyway. Or be a thing I can worry about. Because it always happens. But this... Okay, so, yeah, I want to talk about, like, what... Shit! I hate that thing. It's got such a sensitive little area. Alright, so... with what happened to Naomi... You know, of course, I already knew about it. Oh my god.
Inside Arahabaki. We might lose contact, too. I'll do my best to keep us connected, but you should prepare for the worst.
And yeah, I already knew about it because of, you know, Yuito's playthrough. We'll actually get to a bonding event later where Kasane tells him that. It looks like we get a fight here, so I can talk. The whole little... that whole scene, if we'll start from, like, with Kodama and stuff there. Like I was trying to say in the fight with Kodama, I don't think Kodama should really have even been put in the game, to be honest. She's completely just not there in Yuito's playthrough, and you know what? That's fine, I understand, it makes sense. But... she shouldn't really have even been introduced into Yuito's playthrough if she was just gonna be as, well, just as bad in Kasane's story. I don't feel like she really had to play any part in Kasane's story at all. She was just there for fights. And I feel like Kodama having a twin just completely ruined her character, to be honest. Because, well, what the fuck is this bullshit? Why it ruined her character is because as soon as her twin came along, Kodama, like, all of a sudden is just no longer playing this weird, very overly happy, crazy girl attitude. And, like, that was her character, you know? That's what made Kodama. But then they're just like, nope, she's actually just got that tough girl voice and she's just crazy. It's like, what the fuck? That... And I felt like her sister was, like, even practically had the same thing. She dropped that tough girl voice and gave it to her sister, basically, and then just went full on, oh, I just love Kasane. Like, that fucking thing is so stupid. We didn't need that. We don't need someone being overly obsessive over Kasane like that. Especially not someone as dumb as Kodama, or the Mon sisters. I don't even know if I'm saying their last name right anyway. I don't really care. But yeah, I hope we never see them again. And Scarlet Nexus 2, they better not show up. People will be like, but what about the power they have? Yeah, we can just have a completely different character who has that power. Scarlet Nexus has literally told us that we don't need... Basically, we don't need, Arashi in Scarlet Nexus 2 because of her power. She could be easily replaced by anybody else, and we would still have hypervelocity.
Arabaki is the center of the system that defends the city from others, right?
I believe so. Then why are there so many others? They couldn't have just found their way in, so someone must have put them here.
But, I would be upset if we didn't have Arashi in Scarlet Nexus 2, but that's what I'm trying to say. The only people you cannot replace is Yuito and Kasane. You can't replace them. You actually do need them in another game because of the red strings and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure, because there's time travel in the game, we'll probably have a new character that somehow has acquired these powers.
That was a nice move.
But there's more to talk about Scarlet Nexus 2 possibilities later, as we kind of can't talk about all that right now. Ow.
Useless. It's over.
But yeah, that's why I hope we don't see Kodama in Scarlet Nexus 2 as well, because it's so useless. So useless.
Leave the rest to me.
Is there anything else that I can complain about for Kodama?
Go, Kasane!
I don't really think there is. So, other than, I feel like they should have tried changing up their looks a little bit. Yeah, I know, twins bullshit, but still. Twins don't exactly need to look 100% the same. Like, take the twins from Dead Rising 2, Amber and Crystal. They were supposed to be twins, but they had a different hair color and different, clothes and stuff like that. They still look different. And they had different personalities in some way. So, I don't know, man. I just don't like Kodama. I hope we don't ever see her again. Anyways, now to talk about Naomi. You know, sad what happened to Naomi. I'm gonna be honest with you, the whole time that Naomi is actually able to talk as an other, I'm just kind of sitting there shaking my head. I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea that you can be some sort of... that the other weapons are able to talk. Well, only Naomi was. The other ones couldn't talk. I didn't like that. I kind of find that to be a bit stupid. I mean, I guess I could let it made it, you know, more sad as she got to say her final words to her sister. But I don't know, man. I guess they could have kept it still for like her final words after she was about to die, where she said, "When did you start turning into such a crybaby?" would be fine for when she is actually able to talk, if they didn't let her beforehand. So like, say Naomi doesn't get to talk as an other the whole time, but only when she is about to die is when she's, you know, able to talk after her other body is starting to die. I would have been fine with that, I guess. You know, it makes it sad. Yeah, I just didn't really like the whole thing of Naomi being able to talk as an other. I just found it ridiculous. And for Yuito's playthrough, I just feel like it definitely is still better to
We let
start
Kodama and Yuta get away.
Show me what you got.
I'll probably stay hidden now that they've shown their hand.
I'm glad they're gone. I always thought she was hard to understand. Twins?
Anyway, so yeah, I've said it before, I believe. I definitely said it in the Yuito playthrough at the end of the game, where it is definitely better to start the game as Yuito, because Kasane's playthrough actually does give you a lot of the answers very easily. It just gives you everything. There's not a lot of things where you can sit there and be like, what's this and what's that? What do you mean this and what do you mean about that? You don't really get to sit here and be like that in Kasane's playthrough. You just get all the answers. Practically all of the answers.
I'm taking this.
So that's just a tiny gripe I have about that. Oh, poor Kyoka.
Break apart. We need to regroup.
I got something else to throw at you. So yeah, we talked about Kodama, talked about Naomi. Is there anything else I feel like I should talk about other than what I just said about thinking that it's definitely better to start the game as Yuito?
Enemy is stunned.
If I knew this,
The bridge is ready. Let's go.
Yeah, we can go after the fight, Kasane.
That seems to be the spot.
Motherfucker.
Go, Kasane!
keep your guard up.
I'm trying to like also imagine.
According to my data, the projectiles shot by that other caused temporary confusion.
Okay, I don't care. I'm trying to like think about how would the game go if they played the game out like this, where you would play Yuito and then you would play Kasane. It's kind of like how my playlist is going to go once I'm done with the Kasane playthrough entirely, where I'm going to be doing Yuito, then Kasane, and then maybe a Yuito, then Kasane, just to like kind of get the story together for the best way to experience it. You know, where you can see both point of views, and get an understanding of things. I mean, that is also the point of playing of the two different characters. You're supposed to see both of their stories, and you're also supposed to kind of sit there and ask, well, what are these questions? What's the answer to that? So you go find out the answer in the other story. And that's... I mean, I wouldn't say there's anything in Kasane's playthrough or Yuito's playthrough where I'm like, why did they reveal that so easily?
Leave it to me. We'll
Oh,
corner it.
boy.
This is what I see.
Again, remembering why I hate this place, I better get behind him.
It has a weak point on its back. Kasane, use SAS to get behind it.
I believe I am doing just that. If I don't get away, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Move. Oh, that didn't exactly work. We're just gonna bully this one to hell and back. But we're definitely getting up to a point in the game where I practically already... there's gonna be like hardly anything new to see. For me at least. For people who are watching this side first, you know, things are still new to you. But for me, once we get meeting up with Yuito, there will really be nothing different except bonding events to me. So that's the only thing I can look forward to after this point. Oh, you son of a fuck.
Do something.
Don't. Also, I am very much glad that Kyoka and where she finally decided to help me during the Kodama boss fight, instead of every other boss fight where they just let me sit there and die. Oh no.
Ouch. Bad.
So they're gonna let me sit here and die now. Never mind, they are actually pulling it together. Thank you, ladies. I'm very proud. I'm going to... I want you to take a look at my boy right there. You see what he's doing? How much you want to bet he's about to do the same move that just spawn camped me?
It's not over yet.
Oh! Is that a game over? Oh, why I do in fact think it is. Oh, why I do in fact think I fucking knew this was going to happen. Oh, I do in fact think I hate the spawn yawns. Why? Because it's in their name that they're gonna spawn kill you. How far back is that again? Like, dude, when I was doing the grinding in Yuito playthrough to get the DLC bonding events, I was grinding a specific mission here where these assholes are in numbers, and they can just do that, you know, they can just kill you after you get picked back up. Yeah. That's fun. I like that. Make me waste my time. I hate this fucking place. I was dreading coming here the whole time. I almost had that asshole too. At least we're right here. But I gotta go get this shit again. Well, now, what was I saying before I got killed? I don't even fucking remember now. I don't know what the hell I was saying before I died. I think I was talking about how I was glad that... No, that was after I died. I was worried after I went down.
That seems to be the spot. It has a weak point on its back. Kasane, use SAS to get behind it.
Bro, I just don't know what I was saying before I died here. You are not doing that shit. I believe I was just talking about what I think is best for the experience of the game's story.
Kasane, the enemy is stunned and can't move. Leave the rest to me.
Yeah, I know that, so... At least we're bullying the hell out of this one.
Stay down.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
God, get in the air. No. Yeah, I was saying how things... The story from here on, I already know about it, basically. And the only thing that'll be different is Kasane's bonding event. That's all I'm really looking forward to at this point. This is where the uniqueness of the Kasane playthrough in terms of main story ends. Was after Naomi's death.
Time for stealth.
Okay, the enemy has lost us.
I'll be surprised that I'm actually making use of Kagero's ability in Kasane's playthrough. I mean, I kind of have to, you know? It's kind of the same in Yuito's playthrough. I did use a lot of his stuff.
The enemy is stunned. Now's the time.
Hey, what about that ability where I get the constant assault visions back to back? Where the hell is that at? Why is that not activated? Nice. Okay, let's get our asses out of here.
Hey! Moving walkways are supposed to move in the direction the pedestrian wants to go for ease and comfort. This is doing the opposite.
Arashi, this isn't a walkway.
Time to fly, Arashi.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. There. Now I'm gonna hit that save. Actually, also, I hope our friend, what's his name? We need to look. What's your name? Yeah, I do hope that Satori actually does come back in Scarlet Nexus 2. I don't want a different save person. Even though I don't really read his lines, because I don't think they really ever change, I do want to see him again.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so
Yeah, I know what it is. Shit. Why'd I do that? Oh my god, don't fuck with me, man. Oh my god, this is why this is the worst place in the game. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Someone's covered in oil. You can burn easily, so watch
Jeez.
out for fire attacks.
Wait. No, I need Luca here. Don't have Luca, so. Oh great, right into the battle.
Let's go, Kyoka.
Oh, my brain drive has been basically wasted. I guess since I already talked about this during the battle,
It's over.
or I did talk about, you know, the ability thing, how we could have a Scarlet Nexus 2 and we could have, like,
Enemy is stunned.
we could not have Kyoka in there because someone else would already have duplication
According to my
and
data,
stuff like.
the projectiles shot by that other
What
caused
the
temporary
fuck?
confusion.
Why did I get blasted by that? And you just decide you're not going to take anything? It just respawned.
Keep your guard up.
What the hell is going on over here?
It's working. Focus on that
Whoa.
spot.
You can stop with that nonsense.
I'm taking this.
But yeah, we could have a Scarlet Nexus 2, and probably most of our cast will be different because the powers could just be the same from different characters, which is sad to think about, but we're definitely, you know, probably guaranteed Kasane and Yuito in the second game. You would usually think the protagonists are guaranteed, especially protagonists who are actually created characters, because this is a Bandai Namco published video game, and that usually means that, well, if it's a character you created, you're probably not going to see them again.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Leave it to me.
You'll be lucky to hear about them.
Kasane, the enemy is stunned and can't move.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, who do you think stunned it in the first place? The sound went off and it's not even dead. Nice. Any reason to even go this way? If you kill me, I swear to God.
This is what I said.
Wow. You know what?
Here.
Thanks. I feel so much better.
Time to fly, Arashi.
Isn't there another one? Yeah. Back off.
Leave the rest to me.
Okay, thank God there was the S. But yeah, I would be pretty sad not to see our cast return in Scarlet Nexus 2 just because they can be easily replaced by someone else with a different power. I mean, come on, this is our fun cast of characters that we've gotten used to. And And they're all pretty good. Well, Cheatin's a bit of a bitch, I mean. And who cares if he gets replaced, am I right? Are you kidding me right now?
Oil is making it hard to move.
Don't do this again. Don't do this again. Don't intercept it, you fucking idiot. Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Right.
Now I can't dodge. Just get on them. I think anybody else would, like, I think some people like me would be like, Scarlet Nexus co-op? That would be kinda cool. Ah, shit. This part's pretty bad. We're definitely never going to have like some Scarlet Nexus co-op. The only way we would have like a Scarlet Nexus co-op is if the stories are really going together at the exact same time, or at least you actually can bump into each other a lot.
It's done.
Or the